I've been playing music since I was about 6 years old, and I grew up in a family where you had to play music because you'd be left out if you weren't playing music. It's what we always did. I started teaching music when I was 16. I won a pretty important fiddle contest at that age, and all the neighborhood parents started contacting my parents to see if I would show their kids how to play. And I was up for the challenge and found out I could make a little bit of money at it and started charging, for lessons. And it started then, and it really hasn't stopped. I've always taught music. I started teaching here at Blue Eagle about 3 years ago, moved to this area about 19 years ago, and have taught out of my home this entire time off and on. I think folk music is still with us today because it's fun, it's accessible, it's something that you can join in pretty quickly. It's not too difficult to get involved, although some folk music can become very complex. But the entry level is a pretty easy learning curve, and I think it's very important that people play music with family and friends, and folk music is a great opportunity to do that. Athens, Ohio is in the Appalachian region of Ohio, and the Appalachians are known for keeping alive so many kinds of folk music. It just seems a natural thing that here in Athens you're going to have a lot of different kinds of folk music just from people who grew up here and still live here, and the college students are very interested in this. So both of these things feed upon each other, I think. Folk music is often passed down through oral tradition. The reason being is that if you were on the prairie or in the mountains, you often didn't have access to ways to write down and record music. It also goes back to the ballad traditions in Europe, where the news was told through troubadours going from village to sing. And so a lot of our folk music, it's storytelling, it's history that's being preserved through song, and it's just a natural thing to do without paper. Although some people have documented folk music and written books about it, but it's really not necessary to keep it alive. Folks are doing a pretty good job without doing it that way.